name's Kelsey. I work for Performance and Wellness Chiropractic as the physical therapist. I have been coming to MAD for about a year.
And before this, you were doing like a CrossFit essentially type program, correct?
Yeah, yep. I actually owned a CrossFit gym up in Virginia, and I came back down here and I was doing CrossFit for a while, and then just found MAD actually.
How did you find them?
Online.
Okay, so
yeah,
Instagram pairs you up with MADabolic, and next thing you know, you're here. What was it? Because this is much different than what you were doing with CrossFit.
Way different. So this is definitely a laid out program. You can tell that there's a huge thought process behind the programming. And with CrossFit, you know, the programming is obviously thought out, but it's high intensity every day. There's kind of no off button. With here, you follow percentages. Each day is structured based on that percentage, and then you, after I believe it's a 12-week cycle, you hit a deload week.
Okay, so talk to me a little bit about that. So today's game day. It's your first time doing that here. It's this location's first time doing it in general.
Yeah.
What do you like the difference of? Because typically in a CrossFit class, every day is like game day.
Yes.
Every day is an all-out kind of thing. Talk to me a little bit about the structure of being able to train with varied intensity versus a quarterly all-out, you know, test.
Yeah, to be honest, with the CrossFit structure, it kind of fed into the athlete of me, and I loved that at first, but I realized my body couldn't handle it. When I came here, I loved the idea of working under tension, time under tension, and then knowing that I can come back the next day and challenge my body and still kind of be in the zone that's not completely taxing the system. So I'm not exhausted at the end of the day from the workout, if that makes sense. Yep.
I love that. Now, as someone who is in the physical therapy chiro world, right? You're seeing the average person coming in with, you know, we'll call it CrossFit injuries, overuse injuries. When you talk to them about their program, how do you think of MADabolic in that in regards to, you know, MADabolic's probably not putting as many people in your office as CrossFit is.
No, and in fact, to compare, like CrossFit, you know, you see the typical injuries, and a lot of the time it is overuse. And just being able to bring someone out of that mentality of go, go, go is really hard, but we see that often, whereas in here, a lot of the movements that we do are very similar to what I would do in physical therapy.
So you've been here now a year. This is your first game day as far as that goes. And you've gotten to see the membership at this location, this first unit grow as far as it. How do you describe now? Because you obviously, I'm sure you probably had a hard time back in the day when you're like, oh, I do CrossFit. You had to explain to your friends what the hell that was, right?
Yeah.
How do you explain MAD to, like, when you're going to hanging out with the girls and getting, you know, margaritas at night and you're like, oh, I work out here.
Yeah.
How do you explain that?
I explain it as it's an interval workout based on percentage. So some days it's strength based, some days it's building your intensity, and some days it's all out. And then from there you always get to punch or strike the bag. So just keep it that way. And the other side to it is, because I have that physical therapy background, I explain to the girls or the friends that it's very similar to what I would give in rehab, and we're focused on longevity of life and being able to move well throughout your life. So, like, as the hashtag is better, not more is better.